go from past things. You need to be really realized. And to go, I know that you know some of you are going to Yael's group. So that's great, because this is where you learn it. This is where you learn how to deal with these feelings. And there's plenty of groups. You know, where somebody goes, I don't mind. You don't have to come necessarily to the Dharma Friends or whatever. As long as you feel a place where you feel at home and where you feel safe and where you feel that here I'm getting the tools that I need to be able to work with this, do it. But you need tools, you need methods, and you need to train them. A book is not enough. And you need a group that supports you, because then you understand you're not the only one. Okay, when you feel upset, practice stress management to reduce body reaction of fight, flight, or freeze. Okay, this is what we did this morning. I should have maybe started a little bit different. Because you need to feel how stressed you are all the time. You're hardly ever relaxed. And this is what we should have done before we created the space. But then Elliot came in, so we didn't have time to feel the stress anymore. Right? We don't even feel it anymore, how tense we are, how, you know, and how then out of this we react, even with, we fight, you know, we defend ourselves, we get angry, or we just freeze. Or we avoid the whole situation, we don't want to go. Yeah? All of the three are not helpful, but this is a very natural, instinctive reaction of what we do. So when you feel upset, practice mindfulness and open up, create the space that we did this morning. So I gave you the tools. Put on, you know, maybe you have one YouTube video clip that makes you smile. I have quite a few of them, right? I have some that make me cry, I have some that, you know, but cry in a good way, I have some that make me smile, have them ready for your stress management. Or of course the tools you learn in mindfulness, that's even better than you can, because here, no YouTube, isn't it? That's the problem, you don't have a telephone. Give up expecting things that others do not want to give you. Voila, this is where we need to hear from others. Give it up. That's not me, that's psychology. Losang who says that. Give up expecting things that others do not want to give you. Be flexible. See the good things that you have, even without that recognition that the person has harmed you. Otherwise, as I'm saying, you know, you're so much in their control if you expect that. And sometimes it is said, you know, sometimes people say, oh, I'm sorry, and they just, yeah, then you hurt even more, because again, you know, it's really good to create, I think, a scenario in your mind or in your head. What do I want from the other person? And to be really honest. Do you want them to come happily and say, oh yeah, but come on, it's past, you know, you practice mindfulness, you go to Buddhist courses, didn't you learn to forgive, this and that. It's true. They're right what they're saying. Would you hear that happily? When they say, yes, I did this, but you as a Buddhist, shouldn't you forgive? That's what I hear. Would you be happy to hear that? Because the person is right. He is right, he or she is right. Right? Isn't it that we want them to see remorse, destroyed, sad, feel bad about it? Isn't that what we want? Kind of. Be honest. Again, this is very personal, you know, I'm not asking you personally, but you have to find out. Somebody has harmed you. How do you want them to come and talk to you? What do you want them to do to make it up? Then, look for other ways to attain your goals than by methods that hurt you or change the focus. So don't go down the same alley again and again and again and again about thinking about the situation. Focus on other things, especially gratitude, you know, the good things we have. And the same way as we can let go. We can let go when we recognize it's a dream. We can let go when we recognize it's finished. It's, you know, What happened in the past is just like a dream. It is finished, but we keep it alive somehow. Thich Nhat Hanh, who says, not being able to forgive or not able, okay, I have to change that word. Being able to forgive is very difficult. The first step is I want to forgive. Somebody just told me not so long ago, the other day, said, I think I'm starting to be ready to forgive. That's very good to go in these steps. I'm only starting to be ready to forgive. So first step is, do I want to forgive? And then this whole thing, if I forgive, what do I expect from the other person? Is that realistic? Because we expect them to be nice to us, to be always kind, and to never to do it again, isn't it? If we kind of forgive one person directly, it comes with a price. We want something from them. Then point or the eighth step, so it's kind of no, I don't know if it's one after the other or if it's just, life well lived is the best revenge. Because we want to have revenge, right? From that person. So the best revenge is that you continue to live your life well. Then the person totally loses power over you. And you know, if they take something away from you, like possessions and things like that, it is not that, we will stop in a minute, by the way. Oh, yeah, sorry. It is not that they will be able to give it back to you or whatever, you know. Let go and see what you still have and that, instead of making yourself feel miserable for the rest of your life. If you can get it back to law and courts and all this, by all means do. You have a right to get it back. As a Buddhist, it doesn't mean that, oh, they stole my thing, it's my karma, so therefore go. If you can get it back, by all means go and try to get it back. Yeah, if it's material stuff. So life well lived is the best revenge. Instead of focusing on wounded feelings and thereby giving the person power over you, learn to look for love, beauty, and kindness around you. Many people like you. Many people, you know, accept you the way you are. So why insisting that somebody has to do it when you feel that they maybe have problems accepting you the way you are? And then the ninth step is amend the grievance story. Remind yourself of the heroic choice to forgive. It needs courage, the heroic choice to forgive. It needs courage. You become a hero when you forgive. Okay, so these were a few words about forgiving. I'm afraid you have to go into the break. If you have questions, very good to write them down, because then I can read it and then I will try to answer them in the afternoon. So what will happen now, so you have a break, let's have a half an hour break, so you have a break until, where's the gong ringer? Olna? Yeah, Olna, the gong ringer. So we have a break until 10 past 11. Okay, not until 11. Is it, or am I totally over here again? Yeah, until 10 past 11, then we try to do a reflection on forgiveness. Don't push. So like you say, it can be dangerous. If you're not ready, I don't know, we will see. So it's your responsibility. Then is a break until 1:30. So the meditation will last until 11:45. Okay? And you are still in silence, so if you do have questions, yes, please write them down, put them on the table here. I look at them, and if I can, I answer them this afternoon. And please, 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 remain and respect the silence. Okay? Thank you very much.